Well, good evening, everybody. This is WBKB Meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you're having a good evening so far. Hope you all enjoying the warmer temperatures. Again, we got close to breaking a record today of 51 degrees today, 51. Again, this is unofficial and this could still change. I'll give you more updates on this a little bit later on. But for right now, Alpena saw a high temperature of 51 degrees today. Yes, 51. The record, of course, being 52 back in 1966, just 1 degree off, guys. And notice the overnight lows only dropped down to 44. That's still above average. Look at the overnight low average, 10. We was at 44, 34 degrees above average here. Enjoy it, guys, because guess what? We will begin to see changes and more seasonable like temperatures going into this weekend into early next week. It looks like that trend is going to continue to trend cooler going to later next week as well. Well, of course, you don't have to worry about it being like negative 36, which was the record low back in 1934. Now, I'm going to give you a broader look at where this cold front is at, guys. We're talking about ahead of it, we're talking about 59 degrees in Detroit, 58 in Pittsburgh, same thing in Indianapolis, and of course 64 in St. Louis, 54 in Chicago. But guys, behind it, this is where we see the colder air. Now, this is where the cold front is at right now, where my hand is at, with this green. But again, behind it, we're talking about 22 degrees in Duluth, 29 in Minneapolis, and then 34 in Rapid City, 28 in Bismarck. This is the type of air that's heading back in our direction here, guys, going forward until this weekend and into early next week. And the majority of next week trends to be much cooler. Now, again, you see that here, nowhere close to the actual high temperature that we saw today. Only 39 degrees is the actual temperature, high temperature we're going to be expecting for your day on your Saturday. Again, temperatures will not move very much as well. It's going to be, lows going to be in the 30s and highs are going to be in the 30s. So again, not much of a differential in terms of temperature change here for your Saturday here. Now again, the next 5 days, we can continue to see temperatures again around the 30s and low 40s in some spots. Monday looking like the warmest day of the week for your week next week. And average high, still above average for this time of year. 29 degrees is our average high temperature. So again, a lot of our warm air is driven by our winds. And the winds are coming out of the southwest right now. Now that will change once this cold front comes through the area and brings us some, again, much cooler temperatures. But here, we're talking about 18-mile-an-hour wind gusts right now in our scope. These are sustained wind gusts, guys, that we're talking about. 11 in Atlanta, 14 in Taiwan, 7 in Alpena. But if you take a look at some of the force of wind or wind gusts, we're talking about 20 in Harrisville, 24 in Osceola and Taiwan, 23 in Atlanta, and 14 in Alpena. Now, earlier, guys, we were talking about 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts in parts of Alpena. Even Tawas got up to 31 miles an hour in terms of our wind gusts. Now, again, all this is going to be driven because of this cold front. First cold front passed through our area a little bit earlier, and then second one's going to pass through later on our Saturday into our Sunday and bring us some more cooler air into the region. Now, again, I want to say this. Don't be surprised if you see a few flurries flying around in the area on your Saturday and Sunday. That is not ruled out. Even though snow is not originally in the forecast, we could get a little bit of lake effect snow here in some parts of our viewing area, especially off of Lake Michigan here. Now, again, tonight we're going to see cloudy skies. Low temperatures are going to be still mild for this time of the year. 31 degrees in Rapid City, 33 in Alpena, 28 in Osceola, 29 in Taiwan, 30 in Atlanta, and 32 in Onaway. Winds will still be out of the west-southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. But the thing is, our temperatures are not going to move much going to your Saturday. We're going to be stuck in the 30s, and winds will be, and it will be much colder. It's going to feel like that too, with a wind-chill too. So 34 degrees will be the high temperature in Roger City, 35 in Onaway, 38 in Harrisville, 39 in Osceola and Taiwan, and 37 in West Branch. Again, winds out of the west at 15 to 20 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. You notice that here. Temperatures are not going to be in the 50s to upper 40s like we saw the most of this week. We're going to be stuck around 39 degrees for Saturday, 36 for your Sunday. Now, again, so overnight lows are going to be stuck in the 20s as well. So tonight, or tomorrow, better yet, we're going to see clouds and colder temperatures for your Saturday, 36 for your Sunday, 41 for Monday. It's just going to be the warmest day of the week, because after that, we're going to be stuck in the 30s for highs. So yes, That is snow that you see in the forecast. Don't forget about this, guys, because we're going right back to winter here. And you're going to notice that especially later on next week. Well, this has been WBKB meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you all have a great weekend.